Hi and welcome. My name's Thalia Lunteo and I run Illy Photography. Today is number 26 of the 30-day vlogging challenge. So I'm actually wanting to do a quick vlog on the program that I most use to edit my photos. I do some editing in Photoshop, but I thought I would do this one just to show you how I use Lightroom, which is really quick and easy and it helps me get through the images quite quickly. Photoshop can be quite intense if you haven't had training in it, so I thought, I might just show you this because it's quick, easy, and I predominantly use this program now. Okay, so it's called Adobe Photoshop Lightroom 3. I do know that there's a Lightroom 4 that has just been released. I have yet to purchase that one though, so I'll probably be doing that quite soon. So over here on your left we have, let me start again. After you've imported your images from your digital camera or device or whatever you've done, you get a all your folders are kind of over here on your left. If you can see me scrolling up and down. Now you'll see there's question marks. It means that I've actually deleted those images from my computer. Just because I need to do a major cleanup. Now, if you have had a photo shoot with me over over a year or so ago, I do not keep images after a year. I just find that it's too difficult. Most photographers will be the same. It's too difficult for me to save everything, especially because I shoot mostly RAW and the files are huge. So, yeah, so you've got all your files over here. It's actually quite cool because you can have smart collections and all that, but we won't get into that. I don't want to confuse you. So what I normally do is after I've imported everything, I click on Develop over here on the top right. Develop. So we click on Develop, and here we have a beautiful photo of baby. Let's just let it load. Like I said, these images are quite large, so they can be, they can take a little while to load. So what I wanted to show you is actually how I kind of got to this image. Now obviously it's a different image, so I thought I'll just quickly show you how I edit to get to something very similar. On the day we didn't have the best light, it was quite overcast, so I thought that's fine, let's just get nice, clear, crisp photos, and we do all the work in Lightroom. So over here, follow me on the right, hand side of the screen. You have treatment, which is in color currently. If you click black and white, it is that easy. Now you can change your tint and all that over here. So, we can do all that. We don't want that at the moment. I just want to up my exposure for these type of photos. I wouldn't recommend it for everything. For black and white babies, when I put them in that tent, I think it's really fantastic to kind of bump up your exposure. Let's bump up your contrast. See those eyes pop? Look how awesome that looks. Now you can do this, it's kind of 80s style, but you can really soften the baby's face. I think I've done that in the last one. Now your highlights or your lowlights, obviously, you just kind of gauge where you want it. And I would like to be able to see a little bit more of this section here. So we have a little bit more contrast. So let's see if I can fix that up a little bit. But we also want to concentrate on those eyes, just being able to pop, which I think they're doing really well now. Okay, so this little tool over here, if you click on it and then drag, is it going to work for me? Yeah, you drag your cursor over your image. So you click that. You want to go, okay, I want to sharpen, I want to take some of that sharpening out, I want to mask it a little bit. For babies, I suggest we luminize a little bit. It kind of softens everything up. So, which is really good for milk spots and things like that, so you don't have to go into too much photoshopping. Okay, so we've got this area over here on the top right hand of the picture. We don't want that, that's where the tent was. So I'm going to click on up the top here on the right. You've got all these different tools. There's your cropping tool, so you can kind of click. You can change the size and everything if you unclick, but I want to keep everything in the same ratio. So we've done that, so that's great. Enter, return on your keyboard. You've got, say, a blemish. We have no blemishes. So, but what you would do is you click this tool here, and you have a clone and a heal. Heal just virtually just heals it, softens the whole thing. Clone is where you actually erase that spot and you copy it from you copy another spot. You've got eye correction. I don't really get red eye, but I think with your just normal digital cameras, you could probably get that, so it's easy to remove. I probably won't show you that one today. That's quite complex again. And you've got your brush. So you can choose all your different bits, but I've just got exposure up quite high. And I just quickly get all the details that I don't want. I just want to soften that whole area up. And there you go. You've got all that done. For the darker color images, not so much again for the babies. I do this type of thing, the vignetting. So I'll just show you in this image. See how you get around the corners a dark color? I would never go that high, but just to give you an example, that's how I do it. Just with that one little tool. Let's get it back to 0, Perfect. And there you have it. Very similar, very easy. And you're virtually done. And this is one I just quickly did today to show a workmate. So I just did a nice little color that just cropped that a little bit. And there you go, beautiful. All done. That is all for today. If you have any questions, please leave me an email or Facebook me or whatever. All right, have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow. See ya, bye.